It's a little evening session tonight. I've got some really cool tea here. This is a gushu maocha. It's from Mannuo, which is not Nannuo mountain. This is Mannuo, a region kind of near Naka village. Um, yeah. So just another one of those obscure Yunnan Puer villages. There's so many, aren't there? We got the cat up here today. This is Hudza. He's looking really healthy. Have been treating his eye. He had a little bit of like an eye infection. So his eyes were always all messy. And this breed is really prone to that. It's the exotic short hair. Anyways, he's doing really well now. You can see he's getting a little bit fatter, but not too fat as to be pathogenic. Anyways, just up here on the roof, we got the grapes going, looking good. This plant's really doing it. And yeah, a little evening session here. Hope it's not too dark. A papaya tree just thriving, and the sugarcane beating Elon Musk to Mars. But yeah, it's my little village here. And yeah, had a really nice mountain hike this morning. And the front main gate was closed, but I sneak in the back way. But yeah, guys, it's been intense rain for like weeks. I've never really experienced it like this. It's been worse. I don't know if it's worse, but it's just more intense than ever. Anyways, I'm just drinking without a gongdaobei today, just enjoying the bowl. You know, sometimes it's nice to just bust out a bowl. It's just a good time. Just a great time drinking out of the bowl. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see, what's going on with the tea business? Tea clubs are about to ship out. So that's cool. I finally got the last piece of the tea for the tea clubs, for the summer tea club. And so that'll be going to Oklahoma soon. Next week. And what else? I have been spending some time on a tea making tour, planning that. And just dropping the price on it, you know, because I have a little... I'm not experienced tour operator, so you know I just want this first one to be like just value packed. I'm not gonna really make a ton of money on this first one. It's really just gonna be value packed, and yeah, maybe it'll be more expensive in the future. But yeah, I'm planning a tea making tour for just 5 people in April of next year. And I say tea making tour because we're going to be making tea in Fuding and in Yunnan. And I just think it's going to be awesome. But yeah, there's probably going to be some snags and stuff. I've never done this before. So I'm going to make it pretty affordable. And yeah. But I'm still working on that. There's actually a lot of like planning that kind of would go into something like that. And some things are bound to change. But yeah, just working on that. Working on teaware packaging and a 6T sampler. And, just all sorts of stuff in the works. But, we're moving a little slow maybe. But hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for the like. Somebody hearted the live stream. Thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, really cool. Maocha. This is fresh. It was just picked in April. So it's fresh maocha, and Mannuo is known for a little bit of like bitterness. And this is totally delivering on that. This is just the first and second infusion mixed together in this bowl. Yeah, astringent, a little bit bitter. It's nice. It's nice. It really feels like it scrubs the mouth. Love this. But yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well out there in the Western world. See, the garden's just exploded over like the past couple months. I mean, it's just like it's crowding. I'm feeling a little crowded, a little claustrophobic up here. All these plants. And check out this. So my wife came through here and kind of just decimated, trimmed up these lower leaves here. They're doing pretty well up there. This piece of plastic here. I can break that with one hand. I cannot. I think there's something to cut that with over here. Yep, right here. I don't think the plant likes plastic hanging on it. It's these plastics. They're everywhere. Trying to get away from these plastics. Get out of there, plastic. Okay. Okay. Anyways, how's everybody doing out there? Are we still just? Is the impending collapse of the West? Is that still what's going on? Or a resurgent rebirth of the West? Could go either way. Yes, that's nice. Really like this. Maocha. Fresh maocha. Kind of bitter. Astringent. You know, astringent is that word everybody likes to throw around. I guess it means a drying sensation. Kind of like getting rid of like the slippery mucus in your mouth. I don't want to get too graphic here. But yeah, that's what it's doing. It feels very dry in your mouth after you drink this. Just topping off the water here. This water's also very hot. Because, you know, hot water management is a big part of drinking tea. You run out of hot water, you know, you're done. Anyways. But, yeah, I just wanted to pop on by. A little quick one. Got Hoodza, the happy cat, over here. And yeah, he always yawns when I come over. It's like some sublimating. I don't know why he just yawns every time I come over to him. And this cat is like a person. My wife and I have both had some weird connection with this cat. He just loves to be pet kind of hard. You know, I've never had a relationship with a cat before. And this cat is just so funny. How's that? Gosh. He has these big pads of fat on the side of his head. It's this breed. It's called an exotic short hair. And there's just like this fat on the side of their heads. It's such an interesting cat. He really loves this. His name's Hoodza, which means tiger in Chinese, and he's really aggressive. He's got big balls. You can kind of see him hanging out right there. He's got these big old balls, and he like attacks other cats. He just grabs them and doesn't let them go. He like jumps on their back. A really interesting cat. You know, I've never really got into cats, but you know, growing up, my mom was allergic, so yeah. That's a pretty dirty cat. Anyways, it's starting to get dark now, but yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well, and not a lot of chatty Cathys in the chat today. But yeah, just drinking this tea. But yeah, tea making tour. Man, wouldn't that just be so cool? That would be like his crash course in like, and also tea ware making. We're gonna go to Shuiji Village, which is near Wuishan, and make Jinzang cups. Now you'll probably end up with something terrible because there's such a low success rate on those things. But it'll be the terrible thing that you made, and yeah, I think that'd be awesome. It's actually really fun to plan it. You just plan like what's the most awesome tea experience you could ever have, and then you just make it that. Anyways, I don't want to shill my products too much here. But thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll probably wrap it up there. Wow, there's 4 people watching. Maybe I should stay. I'll stay and just to drink some more of this. This maocha is really nice. I've kind of just discovered maocha, and just started to go kind of hard into raw puer. Really loving this stuff. Yeah, I was thinking on the website, like if you wanted to organize a website with, 6 types of tea, raw puer is kind of its own thing. Like it should almost be placed into the green tea category with a low level of oxidation. And this is actually more oxidized, but it's still not, it's not fully oxidized. That's like an oolong. I mean, yeah, so it would probably be its own category on the website. Like it wouldn't be hei cha. Sheng puer isn't really a hei cha. It's kind of its own thing. This is uniquely Chinese. People just hanging their clothes in like a public space. Like I guess that's technically private property belonging to this building here. But these people live over here. But you just kind of hang your clothes wherever you want, Nobody has dryers. Wow, look at this beautiful pink sky. It just like flashed pink. It was not like that a minute ago. But yeah, I mean, you just hang your clothes wherever. Nobody uses a dryer. Everybody hang dries their clothes. Welcome to China. My first 2 apartments didn't even have hot water in the kitchen or the bathroom. My bathroom sink right now doesn't have hot water. It's like hot water is like this afterthought. And it's kind of interesting. Now, if you're cooking with like beef tallow and a lot of saturated fat, like you're gonna need some hot water to clean those dishes. Anyways, but yeah, pleasant evening here. Gonna be getting to bed early. I just started using those Vibram 5-finger shoes with the toes, and those are pretty intense. It's like a foot massage walking on rocks with those. But I wore those to hike today. Just one of those yuppies with the 5-toed shoes. So smug. But yeah, it should be beneficial. Oh, some delivery guy here. He might be delivering my shelf. I ordered a massive steel shelf because we're expanding over here at my Tea Connection headquarters. And sometimes you just need another massive metal shelf with a 350 kg weight capacity. That's over 700 pounds. So, yeah. But, yeah. Just a nice evening here in China. But, yep. Okay, well, I'll probably wrap it up there. Sorry I don't have a ton of stuff to talk about. I mean, Anyways, but yeah, maocha really enjoying this. It's Mannuo, which is near Naka. So if you want to like study this stuff, it's Naka, Naka Village, and this is Mannuo, which is Mannou, and this is some Mannuo gushu. And apparently there are 800 to 1,000-year-old trees in Mannuo. So this is cool. Cool to have this. But it's nice. That's really good. That's so good. It's like cleaning, slightly bitter, a little bit salty. I don't know. That's nice. Wow, 13 people watching. Hey, welcome to My Tea Connection Live, the number one place on the internet for Chinese tea education and for connecting with other tea aficionados and looking at cute cats on rooftops in China. My name is Lauren, and I'm drinking this maocha, this Mannuo maocha, which is, it's what would be compressed to make a Puer tea cake. Now, this is uncompressed. It was just picked last April. It's really good. Really loving this stuff. It kind of tastes like a meal. Like scrambled goose eggs. Really nice. You guys have had scrambled goose eggs, haven't you? Scrambled free-range goose eggs. Pasture-raised geese. These geese are so happy. Yeah, I think that guy's delivering a shelving unit that I ordered. It's gonna be a nightmare bringing it up the stairs. That's one of the things about living on the, fourth floor. There's no elevator. There's no elevator. None of these buildings have elevators. I only know one person in this village with an elevator, and they're deca millionaires. So yeah, you need to be able to walk. It's astonishing. In China, you see like 80-year-old women running to catch the bus. There's just like a culture of mobility. Nobody's sitting in a, easy fat boy, lazy boy chair, easy chair, all day. They just don't do that here. Your family members would drag you out of it and burn the chair because they love you. And, a real culture of like activity. The grandmas will be dancing in the park. And everybody walks upstairs. A lot of walking. Most people don't have cars. If you're a little bit rich, you have a car usually. But your average person doesn't have a car. They're running to catch buses. And just a culture of mobility. And it's an interesting place. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Sorry I didn't have better lighting and better stuff to talk about maybe. But, this is the first day I could get up here without just being enveloped in a rainstorm. It's been just crazy rain. Crazy rain, guys. Shenzhen issued like a red warning for flooding. Like, last time they did that was 2018. It's been like the rain of the century, or the decade, I guess, over here in Shenzhen. And other parts of China are having like gnarly flooding. Pretty lucky we don't get crazy flooding down here. But like hiking this mountain today, I had to jump over a part of the river at one part because like the river's overflowing. There's a little reservoir up there that's like at capacity. Anyways, heavy rains and heavy tea, and heavily hoping everyone is doing really well out there. So I'm going to let you go. Thanks so much for stopping by. And yeah, keep enjoying some great tea. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.